Hi guys, I'm Angie and this is
Harold Jones, John L. Scott. I was going to go down a yellow brick road. I've decided to do Highway to Hell and Mixed Bag because that's kind of what it's been this past week or so. When you have a property, you are under contract. The buyer has decided they are going to buy the property, and you are going to closing. You're past the hurdles, normal hurdles, or inspections, appraisals if it's financed, and the such. That does not allow the seller to go back and start taking things from the home and the property. Maybe a plant, but not carloads of plants, not trees.
So you're talking about stuff that's fixed to the ground.
It's
okay.
it's what we call attached. If it's attached, it stays attached. And I was thinking about this the other day because when it was brought to my attention, and this particular property, there's a bit of ground. So would you really notice it? And I'm thinking, everybody carries a camera and a recorder with their phone. So
Yeah.
this could get a little interesting towards day of closing, because what there is what it's called a final walkthrough, and basically it's so the new owner sees that the property is what they seen previously and it's still all intact.
No damages from removing
No
furniture.
damages,
stuff.
nothing, and the appropriate parts are still attached.
So you're saying the seller went down the highway to hell. I mean, I could see that because, again, we've had this conversation. It's like you go to buy a car and it's lifted with big old beefy tires or a truck, and then you go to pick it up and it doesn't have those big beefy tires, and there's
Yeah,
substitute
it's got the little spare on it.
Yeah, like certain things that you knew that made it look nice are no longer there. And when you sign, so I get it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure what the seller maybe intended, or they weren't specified, or it should have been specified on the listings, like certain things do not stay with the home. But yeah, I don't see why you would take that stuff.
People just think they have the right to, since their name is still on the property, and legally they don't. And this is quite a.
And then if they're significant, they were on, like, let's say listing photos, possibly, that a buyer can go back and be like, no, something's missing. Or maybe the buyer could be like, oh, one less thing I have to worry about. But yeah, that's probably a big no-no.
But the thing is, as far as the seller part of it goes, if there are items that you want to take with you that are attached, even if it's plants, whatever, if you make sure that those are excluded items,
Yeah.
when it goes under contract, it's understood by both sides. So, but this has kind of been a ongoing thing for over a week now. And I don't know how this is going to fly in the end.
We'll have to keep you guys posted, because I mean that's a potential.
Yeah, just walk away from the deal. Now, the other one is, and this is another one that was going down the yellow brick road quite nicely, and then the seller decided to not abide by the purchase and sale agreement and fix the repaired items that was negotiated. He just decided, nope, we're already accepted, we're under contract, and I'm not going to fix them. And so that threw the whole negotiation back in the air, and we got to start over again.
So how does that fall along the yellow brick road?
Well, everything was peachy keen and acceptable when it started.
So it started on the yellow
The
brick road, and then it went to the highway to hell.
It went to highway to hell, and then it all got figured out. Everything was satisfied. Everybody agreed to it. Let me put it this way: there was a price adjustment. That's how that's done. So Yeah, now we're back on the yellow brick road on that one.
Okay, is that all?
Yeah, I think that's enough for right now.
Okay, if you guys have any real estate questions or want to know which road you want to go down to, if it's the yellow brick road or the highway to hell, contact Mr. Harold Jones. Until next time, bye.
Bye.